Welcome to our deep dive into interesting topics.
Glad to be here.
Today we're tackling AIOps, that's artificial intelligence for IT operations.
Right, basically using AI to get a better handle on IT management.
Exactly. It's all about improving performance, efficiency, especially in these really complex environments we see now.
And it's becoming super important, isn't it, for businesses managing these massive IT infrastructure?
Totally. It helps streamline things, make customer experiences better.
Definitely.
Our main source for this is the essay, AIOps.pdf by Jörg-Owe. And our mission, well, it's pretty straightforward.
Yeah, just to pull out the key stuff, right?
Exactly. What AIOps is, why it matters, its potential impact. But, without getting lost in the weeds of technical jargon.
Keep it accessible.
Let's start with the why. Why is there so much pressure on organizations with their IT?
Well, the demands are huge. Schneppat mentions healthcare, for example.
Oh, yeah.
Even a tiny bit of downtime there. The consequences can be really severe.
Right. So AIOps is meant to kind of ease that pressure.
Absolutely. The sheer scale today with cloud microservices. It's just overwhelming for human teams alone to keep everything running perfectly.
I can imagine.
And fixing problems fast, that's the other challenge.
So how does AIOps actually tackle this? What are the core functions?
Schneppat's essay really highlights a few key things. You've got event correlation, anomaly detection, and root cause analysis. They're pretty central.
Event correlation, like connecting the dots between different IT events.
Precisely. Think of it like symptoms in a patient. A fever and a high heart rate together point towards something specific, right?
Okay, makes sense.
AIOps does that with IT events. It connects seemingly unrelated things to find the bigger picture, the underlying issue.
And it uses AI for that, machine learning.
Yeah, machine learning and big data analytics. To automatically sift through just mountains of data, spot patterns a person might easily miss, and really nail down the why behind a problem.
Okay, so it's not just reacting when something breaks. It's trying to predict it or see it coming.
Exactly. That leads nicely into observability, which Schneppat really flags as important. It's kind of an evolution from traditional monitoring.
How is observability different then? Sounds similar.
Well, it's a pretty significant leap. Traditional monitoring, it often just tells you that something's wrong, like a warning light.
But not why.
Often not why, no. Observability, powered by AIOps, is more proactive. It looks at the continuous flow of data across the whole system.
Like tracking everything all the time?
Sort of, yeah. Analyzing those flows to spot deviations from normal behavior, like your credit card company noticing a weird transaction.
Ah, okay. An anomaly.
Exactly. AIOps catches these subtle anomalies much earlier, which means more reliable services, better experience for users. It's about preventing fires, not just fighting them.
Digital fire prevention. I like that. So how does this get implemented, and what are the actual tangible benefits Schneppat mentions?
Right. Implementation usually means integrating AIOps tools with the IT systems you already have.
So it works with existing stuff.
Ideally, yes. And the key thing, as Schneppat explains, is automating tasks. Loads of them, especially in these multi-cloud setups.
Where you're using AWS, Azure, Google Cloud all at once.
Exactly, that kind of complexity. So you get automation plus deeper insights from the AI analysis. It's just, a smarter way to manage IT. A big step up from the old ways.
Right, adding intelligence.
Yeah.
Schneppat breaks down some key components too. Let's start with automation and integration. What's that look like day to day?
Okay, think about routine tasks. Let's say AIOps sees website traffic spiking, threatening to slow things down.
Yeah.
It could automatically scale up server capacity or maybe reroute traffic. Automatically, no human needed at 3 a.m.
Nice. Keeps things smooth.
Exactly. And the integration part means connecting different IT tools together, giving you like a single dashboard view of everything.
A single pane of glass, as they say.
That kind of thing, yeah. A unified view.
Makes sense. Very efficient. Then there's root cause analysis. You mentioned it before, but how does AIOps speed that up, especially with complex systems like microservices?
This is where the AI really shines. Microservices, yeah. An application split into lots of tiny pieces. One small glitch can ripple outwards,
The cascade effect.
Precisely. Finding the source manually, that's tough. AIOps correlates data from everywhere. Logs, metrics, network activity, all of it.
Okay.
And it pinpoints the actual root cause incredibly quickly. Cuts down investigation time massively, hours, maybe days, down to minutes sometimes.
Wow. Like a digital detective?
A very fast one, yeah. Sifting through digital haystacks.
Okay, next up is smart alerts and noise reduction. I bet IT teams get swamped with alerts.
Oh, absolutely. Alert fatigue is a real thing. Traditional systems just blast out alerts for everything, right?
You get lots of noise.
So you start ignoring them, maybe miss something critical. AIOps uses machine learning here too. It learns which alerts actually matter.
Prioritizes them.
Exactly. Filters out the noise, highlights the critical stuff. So teams focus on what's genuinely important. Much more efficient and, frankly, less stressful for the team.
Sounds like a huge quality of life improvement.
Yeah.
What about data management and analysis? AIOps needs data, right? Lots of it.
It absolutely does. Good data management is foundational. AIOps needs to analyze vast amounts of data from, well, everywhere.
Like what kind of data?
Network activity, application performance, user interactions, logs, metrics, the whole lot.
Okay.
Collecting and analyzing all that is what lets it spot potential issues early and allows for those quick fixes.
Got it. And the last component Schneepat mentions is integration with DEM, digital experience monitoring. How does that fit in?
Yeah, DEM. It's about the user. AIOps isn't just about the pipes, it's about the experience at the end.
Right. Making sure the application actually works well for people.
Exactly. By integrating with DEM, AIOps gets insights into how users are actually interacting with services, whether they're in the office or remote.
So it sees if things are slow or glitchy for the user.
Precisely. Which allows IT to proactively optimize that experience, fix user-facing issues. Leads to happier customers, happier employees.
Okay, so that covers the core functions and building blocks.
Okay.
Now, Schneepat also gets into specific use cases that helps make it more concrete. Can you walk us through some examples?
Sure. Predictive maintenance is a big one. Using AI to analyze summary and predict when something, like a server or disk, might fail.
So you fix it before it breaks.
That's the idea. Minimize downtime. Then there's anomaly detection, which we touched on. Continuously monitoring, flagging anything weird in real time.
Got you problems early.
Yep. And root cause analysis again, but emphasizing the speed AIOps brings to finding the why. Faster diagnosis means faster fixes.
Schneepat also talks about automated incident response. Does AIOps actually fix things itself?
It can, yeah. Based on what it detects, it can trigger predefined actions, like restarting a service or isolating a faulty server. Automatically. Schneepat mentions platforms like AppDynamics working with AIOps to do this. It speeds things up massively, reduces manual effort, especially off hours.
Imagine waking up to find a problem was already detected and fixed.
That's the dream for many IT teams, I think.
Definitely. What else? Any other key use cases?
Let's see. Schneepat points to integrating AIOps into CI/CD pipelines.
Continuous integration, continuous delivery.
For software development.
Right, making that whole process smoother, more reliable. Also, capacity planning and resource optimization.
Predicting future needs.
Yeah, predicting demand, spotting potential resource shortages before they happen, helps align IT spending with actual business needs, avoids overspending or getting caught short.
Smart.
And finally, he notes that successful AIOps adoption isn't just technical, it requires a strategic approach. But getting it right can be a real competitive advantage.
Right. So the benefits seem pretty compelling. Schneepat sums them up nicely. Could you give us the highlights? Sure. Big picture. Enhanced operational efficiency. Less downtime, smoother processes, lower operational costs.
Lower costs sounds good. How much?
Well, the essay mentions potential savings over 50% in some cases. That's significant.
Why? Yeah.
That often comes from automating things like level 1 support, freeing up skilled people for more complex work. You also get better decision-making thanks to real-time visibility and predictive analytics.
More proactive management.
Exactly. Then there's scalability handling, changing workloads better. Faster incident response and resolution, which we've talked about.
And that improves the customer experience.
Definitely. More reliable applications mean happier customers. And finally, better collaboration within IT teams because everyone's looking at the same unified view.
Okay, that's a strong list of positives. But it can't all be easy. Schneepat does cover challenges and limitations too, right?
He does, and it's important to be realistic. Data management is a huge one.
How so?
Things like data stuck in different silos, inconsistent formats, plus security and compliance worries around handling all that data.
Right, data governance.
Yep. Then there's the skills gap. Finding people with the right expertise in machine learning, data science. It's tough.
Talent shortage.
And cultural resistance. Getting people to change how they've always done things, to trust the AI, that can be a hurdle.
Trust in the AI recommendations, especially for critical systems.
Exactly. There needs to be transparency and reliability built in. Plus, the actual implementation can just be complex, especially integrating with older legacy systems. Needs careful planning.
So it's not a magic bullet you just switch on.
Not at all. Requires effort and strategy.
Okay. So looking ahead, what does Schneppat see as the future for AIOps?
He echoes Gartner's view, basically saying AIOps is becoming pretty much essential for future IT operations. The amount of data, the pace of change, humans just can't keep up alone.
Makes sense.
There's a projection mentioned, 90% of major global companies using AIOps for automated problem solving by 2026.
That's soon. Really soon.
It shows the direction of travel. We're seeing big investments in AML and more focus on monitoring and observability tools to feed into AIOps.
So it's becoming core to IT strategy.
Increasingly, yes. Schneppat emphasizes its potential to really align IT better with business goals, improve that return on IT investment.
Okay, so let's wrap up this deep dive. Drawing on Jörg-Owe Schneppat's essay, it seems clear AIOps is, well, potentially transformative for IT ops, using AI intelligence.
Definitely transformative. The benefits are career efficiency, cost savings, better user experiences.
But, as we discussed, it's not without its challenges. Implementation complexities, data issues, skills gaps, building trust. They all need tackling.
Absolutely. It requires a thoughtful approach.
It really makes you wonder, though, these core ideas in AI ops, proactive problem spotting, intelligent automation, could those principles apply elsewhere outside of just IT, in other complex areas of work or maybe even aspects of our own lives? Something to think about.
That's an interesting thought, applying that proactive, data-driven mindset more broadly.
Indeed. Well, thanks for joining us for this exploration, and a final thank you to Jörg-Owe Schneppat for the insights in his essay that guided our discussion today.
Yes, thank you.